Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So far this season, we're trying to get Arena Assault done. I didn't dance there, what? Okay, that's kind of bad, but I mean, it'll work out for us. We just hit end turn again. But the matchmaker's trolling so hard, and it's not working as I'd like, so we're just gonna try and get our run done. It'll be top 1k regardless if we play it right, so nothing to really worry about there. We're just fine to do this. Can't double us, and Crom has Rangreether against him for that first combat, so pretty straightforward there. 758's better than the 756s I got previously. Null follow-up, pretty annoying, which means you have to go probably full potato against him, which is non-trivial, I believe, with my current seasons active, so that will be interesting. Alternatively, no, going for the one round KO is incredibly difficult. Going for the one shot, is that feasible? Scepter of Love though, penalty on foe's attack based off of res, so probably not feasible, especially with the mythic buffs and the existence of the defense style. So basically we just need a unit that can just consistently live against dual Alm, and we'll be fine there. In terms of who would do that, I mean, it could use Byleth. Doesn't seem very worth it, so I probably won't do that. Yeah, who would be good for that? I mean, Mass Marth would do it fine. We'll just use Mass Marth, even though it's kind of a bad idea. In general, I think it'll be fine. Claire can probably... See, I'm a bit worried running armors here because of 1, kill power, and 2, mobility. We'll go ahead and bring... Well, the problem is that's Marth. Young Marth's still gonna do a bit of damage, even if we're sitting on a defense tile. Like, it's close enough to the point where we could even get one shot if we had lower investment, so I think that's probably not a good idea. Let's just bring Brave Lucina then to get the Gear Skogul value, I guess. Might as well. And then we probably just want to go ahead and buff speed, since they're buffing speed, so let's do that. And against Alm, his max speed will be 54, so we probably feasibly have to just go for a double on him in some fashion. Or we could just bring a healer as well. I think just bringing a healer is fine. He's gonna have a decent chunk of bulk on the defense tile though, which I don't like. So we'll see how this plays out. We'll go ahead and...
What's next?
Baiting Solve turn 1's kind of bad because we're not actually doing a lot of damage here. 67 into 46. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. It's almost like it's not worth it there.
Your orders.
And we're just getting soul out of it, so yeah, that's definitely not worth. I'm gonna go ahead and go just wait turn 1 and wait for a better scenario like this one. Of course, Marth's actually getting double there. Wait, no. Yes, no. 49, 52. No, we're actually fine. Okay. Let's do this. Hit end turn. And dual Alm does not want to contend, which is fine for us. We can go ahead and save the soul. There's really no reason to though, I don't think.
What's next?
I'll go ahead and save it. We'll also accelerate our Luna, I guess. Go Physic here. Get that range shenanigans for the power. Alm, can we set up the double? I mean, this should be fine. There's the Luna now, so we're good. we should be set now to win the match very cleanly. I can just easily bait Marth here.
Yes.
Of course,
Understood.
we're not actually doing a ton of damage, but it's good enough damage.
Let's go.
Because the whole point is we're just trying to stall here. So
What's next?
we can go ahead and
Yes.
do
As you
this.
wish. Yes.
We'll go ahead and heal up, whatnot. Because he's not ever going to one-shot us,
As you wish.
so we should be always fine in that respect.
Your orders.
And just recursively hit end turn, which is the strat apparently.
What's
We do need to buff attack though, or get on the defense tile, which I think is going to be our play.
Understood.
How do we want to do this though? Or alternatively, we could just set it up that way, because we have Wings of Mercy going for us here.
Done.
Yeah, we could just pivot off to this matchup.
Your orders.
It's actually fine.
Understood.
We can, because it's not like Marth's ever getting more damage out of his matchups here,
What's next?
so we can always just heal back up and recursively stall him on using defense tiles for extra bulk. Should be a pretty easy match here, unless I mistap and goof or something silly. In terms of this matchup though, definitely don't want to be using someone like Byleth against like Athun. Just it would work out eventually. just not how I would ideally want it to be. So we're not gonna do that. Might as well just use Itsuki here. Although the matchup against Surtur is a bit iffy. What was that? 62. It's okay. We can stall. Especially over defense style. Should be fine there. Tiki though, non-trivial for Itsuki to 1v1. Was that 64, maybe 70? So yeah, we definitely would not want that matchup to happen. So let's go ahead and get someone for the Tiki matchup, which we could use a whole assortment of units. I think Chrom's just fine. We can just stall. And again, we have the defense tiles as an option, so that'll help us out quite a bit. Probably want to buff speed in some capacity for Itsuki, so Athun doesn't just casually double, but we will have the defense tile at our disposal technically, so maybe it's not too terrible. And then Seliph, we probably just wanted to bring someone specifically for Seliph. Or we could just bring Slaying Spear as well, but Thin Company's doing quite a bit of damage. You know what? Let's do that actually. We'll run Valbar over that to cover maybe all three matchups. I don't know. We might not be necessary. Then we can bring this for res buffing, which is perfectly fine. And then a dancer. Could just bring. Wait, who has close guard again? Someone has close guard. I know it. Yeah, that'll be fine. This team has a lack of mobility, but it should technically still be fine. Because all we need is the turn 1 play here. Against this guy. Of course there's armor march and stuff, but we can stall out long enough for what we need to secure kills. So let's go ahead and just shift over here. Get the shifting around, of course. 67 defense. Just what I wanted. A 67 defense matchup. Ah, yes. Everything we wanted, Kappa. But yeah, that's just really devastating. Especially with the speed buffing from Surtur. Now that's no longer a thing. So, what do we want to do here? Valbar is going to be hitting 58-63 attack, which is going to be 94, I want to say, and then weapon triangle is 94, 100, 212. So he's actually well shy of picking up that kill.
Leave it to me.
Together. Yep.
We can still just make this bait though.
Let's go.
Well,
Wait a second.
Ready.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna do
Leave
that.
it to me.
We'll just go ahead and do this. This will be fine. Ignis is coming, and that'll get the job done.
Whatever you need.
So we can start healing up now.
what's next?
Alright, should be set now to win this match. Just a bit iffy in general. Just hit end turn here. Will also help us accelerate our Ignis, which is great against Surtur here, especially since we have Slaying Spear.
Together.
So we should be able to do this and get away with it pretty much. 20, and we can just hit end turn against Surtur here.
What's up?
Defense tile. Sinmar is not going to help him out against that matchup. So 16.
What's next? Okay.
We can just go ahead again, heal up, end turn.
Let's go.
What's up?
And again, we can do it for one more turn, so we're free to do so. Before we get hit with the special, of course. And now we can just bring in Valbar for the kill with Ignis. There we go. Pretty straightforward this week. Definitely not a lot of weaker Earth Season teams, which is kind of odd to be honest, but maybe because it's towards the end of the season and people are pulling out their teams to screw over people's score, which is legitimately a thing I see. So Rally or Hone, so it's gonna be boosted on HP though, so two-shotting is definitely not in the picture unless we have weapon triangle or whatnots. So we can just go ahead for probably just a standard axe breaker play or ranged kill play. Going to want someone to deal with Tiki here. Distant defense 4 probably means we want to go melee against her. So she's going to have, looking at the preview here, what is that, 102 potential? Maybe a little more. Defense tile, definitely a lot more. 102. So that means we either want to try to match her speed or go for the one shot. 102, 98. I think Bartray's going to be short here. Wait, so 62, 66, 99. And then he neutralizes the field buffs. So he's actually got just enough. We'll use him, why not? Probably a bad idea, but we have other options down the line if we get into a rough situation. Mirror match against Ulm, we're pretty slow, so don't like that. It'll be fine for the other matchups though. Kinda don't like this play though. Feel like we could maybe be a bit more conservative, but let's not, because that might cost us a bit too much. Speed tactic will be great here. There's no lull speeds, so we'll top out at 57, which should be sufficient for doubling as long as you don't get ployed. Alright, and then I probably just want to bring a dancer. Pretty standard stuff. Be back. Alright, back. Just had to go for an emergency blow my nose session. So I think Shiguri's probably fine. Yeah, might as well. I don't really see much reason to use anyone else. Could use tactics, I guess, and get more attack. Is that worth 56? Technically, definitely worth, but we're just going to derp it out with this team. Make it work. Alright, so we can probably just go for I was thinking doing a split approach, but then I realized they're just gonna go down the middle. So that's kind of non-trivial to consider. Oh, you know what we can do is force some rallies, so let's do that actually. This will be okay. We have run options still after this turn, so we can force rallies and do whatever we want, like this hit and run, for example, because there's no Wings of Mercy. So we can just create recursion here, and they won't do anything, because Clarine's also in range to attack Alm. So we just get a free kill from cheesing the AI here. And of course, Alm has no follow-up as well, so there were like ways to deny follow-up attacks who would have been fine as well. Here we're not doubling. Oh wait, speed tactic doesn't work. Because I brought 3 infantry. Well, I mean, it's not going to affect the outcome of the match, but that's just a silly play by me. I always make those mistakes, and we pick up the kill here, easy peasy. Against Fallen Tiki, we have to cause the recursion here. We can actually just pick up the kill here and run, because yeah, we're not. Bartray should be fine here to pick up the kill, we just need to set it up. So that means we want to do something like this. Tiki's gonna move over to the next defense tile, but that's fine by us. Could care less, because Bartray doesn't care about Solitary Dream, he just cares about muscling up, so he's going to absolutely annihilate her. Probably miscalculated something there, but it's a whatever. Alright, this matchup to Barnes is kind of annoying here, but I'm gonna be real. We can just use like Corin here and slap him in the face. It's more of an issue of timing because Julia is also here. Probably just use Shershi here for that matchup. That seems fine. Where is the Shershi? There we go. 51, 49. Yeah, that's definitely overkill. Is there a reason why we wouldn't want Shershi over Cordelia long term? I don't think so. I think let's keep Shershi around, run Cordelia instead. We get the auto quad. Because 43 even against max buff Julia on speed is still a quad. If she has defense up 29 against 50, it's an easy quad kill for the kill, so that's fine. It's a Barn. At best, he has 72 attack, let's say. So we live a shot from him every time. We don't quad every time, so we might want to just bring Peony for that then. Also, just having a flyer here is probably pretty useful. Or we could use Ninian, but I think we might need the res tactic for a different matchup. Against the Seliph matchup, if we get into desperation range, that works out for us. If not, we get bopped by him. So let's bring a coverage option for that. What would be a good coverage option? He doesn't have Vantage, so we could technically heal or cheese him as well, and then 2-shot with Cordelia. If it comes down to that. What are our options here? Can go drive attack. So what is that? We would have 60, 63. Maybe 66. Yeah, so we could even feasibly wait. No, he inflicts -6 attack, so that's actually like 60 top, 72. Oh wait, no, yeah, we can definitely pick up the kill there. We just got to be careful with how we do things. We should probably get a high attack red to creep for Cordelia as well. Who's a high attack red? Bartray would be fine, but he has the same attack stat. This works as well, I guess. 66, 74? I don't know about that. Alright, 40, 56. I did not want to do that. No, no, no. I think this is fine. Trademark. Calm before the storm, boys. Who did I kick out? Cordelia. Alright. Already going brain dead. There we go. Goodness. Everything should be fine here. Because Ross doesn't have a proc Gale Force of 1 round, so we should be fine in that respect. And then for everything else, we should be, again, okay. Mostly just concerned about Emrin attracting too much attention.
Shall we?
So we're gonna immediately flip her over here. And none of these units can get to us.
Yes.
Turn 1, and yeah, that was expected.
Next. Understood.
Oh wait, Ike is an Earth.
Let's move.
I'm playing very well today. A lot of goofs that shouldn't happen here. Alright, so can we get Ike to where we want him to? I want to say no. I want to bait on the defense tile, but we have to move too far.
Let's move.
I guess we're gonna go for the AI
Okay.
Dirtfest play.
This way.
Problem is Tabarn's coming in as well. That's okay.
Yes.
So yeah, as is, so say we had 62, 50, 59, 62, 74, 74.
Understood. Yes.
That should be a kill. And is there any way for them to get to us?
Okay.
No.
Good morning. Yes.
Okay, there's that.
Next. Shall we?
Pivot over here. Force some rallies, boys.
Ready.
You can just go ahead and set up here. The
Understood.
barn can't transform, so we're good there.
Maybe this way. Okay.
Should we greed this kill out? I guess so.
Yes.
It doesn't have pulse smoke or anything.
Understood. I won't lose.
And Ross can't double, so... And he can't one-shot us,
Next. For peace.
so we should be fine here. Alright, no follow-up doing its job, but Ross is green, so that's not gonna work out for him. Alright, tough matchup here. Oh boy. At least we can run Axe Breaker against him. That's like our saving grace here. That's probably okay. Matchup's a bit rough though. It'll work out though. We can go for the stall strats. Azura, we can immediately go for a turn 1 bait, so that's great. We have to go get the kill though. So how are we gonna do that? Noe? I mean, it would work against against Crom. Against Crom, it's a bit iffy. We could player phase him though. Chill defense goes on Bartray. Okay, so we gotta go left first then, if we're gonna do that. Yeah, definitely not using Sayri here. That would be a terrible idea. Is there any reason for us to... Lewin could do it? No. She's getting buffed for res, so... Wait, no, he actually has to pick up the kill. Let's see if that actually happens. That doesn't happen. We all know what's going to happen. Yeah, it should be fine. We would also accelerate Bonfire. So I think that works out for us. It doesn't have close counter. And we can be below 100%, so that'll be fine. Can bring Reese here, I guess. Why would we buff our res? That's only helping out Duo Alm, actually. Well, the -5 attack speed, actually. That might come in clutch. 57, 52. 52 against 36, 41. No, it doesn't come in clutch. I guess it reduces the amount of damage reduction there is. But I think there's probably better options out there. Who else we got? I guess we don't have very many options, so I guess we'll bring them. Then we just bring a... Oh, we probably want to bring tactics. True. Ooh. But then it's res tactic. Yikes. So we debuff our attack more? I guess it doesn't matter too much, does it? Bring Ninian then. Oh wait, it might matter in the Noe matchup. 44. Oh yeah, it does matter. That means we can't bait turn 1. So that is not an option. Let's kick that. Fina? Sure. I don't know why we would need more speed, but let's go for it. And Noe against Marf here. Should be fine. Let's check their final stats again. Yeah, we should be good here. As long as we play this right. Trademark. All we have to do is bait turn 1, forehead. Oh boy. Alright, Noe, don't potato on me.
You got it. Let's go.
Alright, that was pretty obvious. Alright. Crom's going up. Yep. Feedback. Alright, so I think we can just go ahead and wait and bait.
Let's go. Oh yeah? Yeah.
That's not really a phrase, is it? Oh, why'd I heal? That's what I call throwing, man. No Wings of Mercy.
That's the way.
Might as well go for the bait now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
My turn.
And this will be very interesting to see how things go here. Yeah.
Let's go.
How much damage is Crom doing, actually? He's never doubling, so it's just a matter about how much damage he's doing. 66, 72.
My turn. Yeah. Let's go.
You got it.
Just you watch.
Colder.
72 against 91. Yeah, we should be fine.
My turn.
Chill defense is going on Bartray, so that's fine as well. Yeah, this is fine. And we also get the spur as well from war attack. Alright, we should be fine here.
What to do now? Let's go.
Just heal him up. And Marf should be an easy kill for us.
My turn.
Colder.
If Noe could actually do things, Kappa.
Let's go.
I mean, it can just full heal here and be in palm staff range, so he does less damage and we get more speed, effectively. So there's that. And the last match, 758, Legendary Zero, standard. Teki, how much res bulk does she have? 96. So that means Nagi does technically pick up the kill. Don't want to use Cavs here. This map's terrible for him. Could use Nyla here. She would be able to handle these two. But then afterwards, she's a dead unit. Legendary Julia just makes mincemeat out of Teki here, so we can just bring her for that. No distant count on Ross means we can just also snipe him off like that if we want to. Our dancer of choice probably just going to be Ninian here. Makes sense with the tactics. Although turn 1 we have to be careful about actually being able to bait. But in terms of mobility, there is no mobility if we just bait here. The best Ryoma can get's here, and he won't because he'll rally, so that'll be fine. So we just gotta choose our bait unit, which we could just use George. That works, and George should be able to do a hefty amount of damage. And then I think I just bring Silk or Flyer. Do we have a Flyer? That might just be better. Just bring Lindsay, I guess, for repo support. Okay, let's see if we actually do kill. 61 against that should be fine. All right. Match against Tiki's easy peasy. Ryoma's easy claps. It should be an easy match here. And then I gotta go record replays for the week.
Alright. What's next?
Let's be happy.
And there's no sudden panic. Yep. Should be good to go. He doesn't get one shot or anything crazy, so we should be good here. Rally in place. Yep. Easy one shots. And we can just wait, to be honest.
Off I go.
It's fine. He would get the defense tile though. So we can just go for the kill then, because Ryoma can't get there in time.
Yes, dear.
What's next?
I also get the AoE damage on Tiki, because why not?
Understand.
Alright, we should be good here. Easy clap for Julia, and easy clap for George. Alright, there we go. Run done. And it's pretty terrible score. But that's what happens when the matchmaker's trolling, and it's not a lot of water season defenses up, or I just didn't get matched up into them, but I was doing quite a bit of re-rolling prior to this, and had to keep, I kept stopping my recordings because I just kept getting like 756s or whatever, so that was just really terrible. This was pretty much whatever, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.